Happy New Year, Boomerpreneurs. It's Adaire Palmer here, and I'm bringing you this video to firstly wish you a Happy New Year and an amazing, amazing year journey into the year ahead. I think 2017 is going to be an amazing year for us all. 2016, if you're into numerology, it was the year of ending, so that must mean by default that 2017 is a year of new beginnings. So what we're looking at doing this year is changing the format somewhat. I'll be having coffee mornings as well as evening workshops, so just mixing up the presentations a little bit and having them at different locations. So over the last few meetings that we've held at the Public Schools Club, and also looking at, so once we've doing coffee shop morning teas, and then we'll probably go back to the Public Schools Club, but there may be some other venues that we'll be looking at down the track. Also looking at, like I said, mixing it up, so we'll be doing days, different days. The old format was pretty much the same time, the same day, the same place every month. And now I'm just thinking, no, we need to mix it up, because one of the things that I found was that people do have regular commitments, and it makes them hard to squeeze in new things. So I figure if I mix it up a bit, well, we can only try it, and if it works, then it works, and we'll give an opportunity for more of you baby boomers and Gen Xers to come along and engage in the meetup and see what we do, and even contribute if you want, which is a nice segue into, I am actually actively looking at getting as many people as possible to interact and engage, and also bring your own expertise to the table. So everybody's got their own message and their expertise that they know if they share, will help other people. So I'm more than happy to share the stage, if you will, with you. If you have something that you'd like to share, just get in touch with me. You can just reply to the email that this video has come in, and you can just suggest that, you know, what you'd like to speak about, and I'm sure it will be a topic that is of relevance to other baby boomers and Gen Xers. And yeah, we'll just share it around and give everybody an opportunity. And because I think sharing our own knowledge amongst the group has been really, really powerful. I did that in a team that I ran when I was in emergency services, and we shared knowledge between ourselves. Also getting in outside expertise from now, you know, time to time when we didn't have the resources within our own group to share the knowledge. But it worked wonderfully, because there is so much knowledge available to us, and we don't often harness that. So please do put your hand up. Looking for people who are interested in presenting, and I'd be more than happy to put you into the program, and we can negotiate days and times. That sort of, I have got my schedule sort of set, but there is a little bit of flexibility around that. So we'll talk about that. So the other thing I'd like you to do is, and I'll write this also in the email, is there's 3 things that I would like you to think about that's actually going to help me help you better. And the first one is, I'd like you to list the top 3 things that you love most about your business, the things that are working for you, and the things that you love, doing and can do easily. I'd also like you to list the top 3 things that you absolutely hate doing about your business. Now, hate is a very strong word, but I know for me it's doing the accounts and the admin stuff, and I find that just absolutely tedious, because I love getting the creative stuff happening and doing all this colourful stuff, and that. So I know where I need to look at actually getting extra resources in, or upping my own skills and knowledge so that I can do it. I love doing things like graphic design, but it takes me so long because I'm not skilled at doing it. So there's things that I do love doing that I'm not particularly good at, that I could think about moving out to other more qualified people, which I will be doing this year, much more of, because my time needs to be spent on focusing on exactly what it is that that I am here for. So getting really crystal clear on that. But for you, I would like to know what the top 3 things are that you hate doing, or you really dislike doing, or that you'd like to farm out. The other thing I would like to understand a bit more about is, if you wrote a sentence, now it's fill in the blank. So, and it's if only I ... then you fill in that blank, then ... you fill in that blank. So there's 2 blanks to fill in. If only I, whatever, then you'd be able to, whatever. Now for me, it's if only I had a VA, then I would be able to concentrate a lot more of my time on doing developmental stuff, which is where I excel. So I'd really love to know what it is, that one thing, if only I, then you'd be able to do whatever it is that's holding you back. So that's probably about it. Oh yes, one more thing. Our first meeting for 2017 is on the, hang on, let me see, I've got my schedule up here on the wall, so I'm referring to that. It's on the Monday, the 16th of January, so it's not that far away. And I'm actually holding a coffee morning at the Retro Community Hub at Port Adelaide. So if any baby boomers or boomerpreneurs or Gen Xers are from the western side of town, here's your ideal opportunity to come along and to check out this really neat coffee shop. It's called the Retro Hub, Community Hub, and it's in Port Adelaide, and it's only about 3 weeks old. It'll be just over a month old by the time we get there as for this meetup group. And the owners and Simon are really cool people who just want to create a really nice community atmosphere in, it's like a coffee shop slash reading room slash secondhand shop slash just craft shop. It's just really interesting and curious, which is what I thought would be something different for us to bounce into the Boomerpreneurs meetup for this year. What I'll be talking about is you're setting your big fat hairy goals for 2017. And when I did the neuro-linguistic programming or NLP mastery 2015, a couple of years ago now, I learned this this really dynamic goal setting process, and it's called Powerful Mind Goals, but it's actually a process that helps us work out what we want, but once we've worked it out, helps us embed it in our psyche so that we are actually drawn towards those goals that we've set. So it's a really powerful process, and this is what we'll be kicking off the new year with, is doing these powerful goal setting process, dynamic goal setting process for your 2017 goals. So I really look forward to seeing you there, and it's going to be a very exciting year. It already is an exciting year. There's so much happening and so much more that's just it's just going nuts. Anyway, I will see you on the 16th. Oh, the other thing is, Anne just said that she will put on coffee and scones or cake or sandwiches for $10 a head. So that's for the Retro Hub. So just you can just pay on the day, bring your $10 and get yourself a really reasonably priced morning tea. I'll see you on the 16th. It's Adaire Palmer. Bye for now.